Continuing this chapter, the next point in this chapter is that atomic size. The size of an atom is indicated by its radius. Atomic radius is the distance between the nucleus of the atom and the outermost shell. Atomic radius expressed by the unit picometer, that is pm, which is smaller than a nanometer. Atomic size depend upon number of shells of the atom. More the number of shells, more larger is the atomic size. While going down to the group, atomic size goes on increasing. While we go down to the group in the periodic tables, we observe that atomic size goes on increasing. This is because while going on group, a new shell is added. Therefore, the distance between outermost electrons and nucleus goes on increasing. As a result of this, atomic size increases. Okay. Also, while going, just means while we come to the down of the periodic table, this happens. Now, from left to right, while we are going from left to right within a period, modern periodic table, we see the atomic radius goes on decreasing. From left to right, atomic size is decreasing. While going up to the down, atomic size is increasing. Okay? Due to increase in nuclear charge, the electrons are pulled towards the nucleus greater extent. Therefore, the size of atom decreases. New point is that metallic, non-metallic characters. We also see metallic, non-metallic characters in previous standard, that means in 7 standards, in 8 standards and 9 standards, somewhat characteristics. But now in 10 standards, metallic and non-metallic characters in periodic table, we observe some characters, how metallic elements are presented in one side of the periodic table, while non-metallic elements are presented on the another side of the periodic table. Wherever they are presented, what is their similarity, what is their atomic mass, atomic number, all taking all points consideration, periodic table is prepared. Okay. Now, metallic and non-metallic characters. It is observed that metallic elements like sodium, magnesium are towards the left. That means metallic elements are present in the left side of the periodic table, and the non-metallic elements such as sulfur, chlorine towards the right side. Means right side of the periodic table, non-metallic elements are present, left side metallic elements are present. And metalloid elements, silicon lies between these two groups. Means non-metals present in between these. Left side metal, right side non-metal, and metalloid present in between these two. It is observed that zigzag line separates metal from the non-metals in the periodic tables. We observe that a zigzag line from in the periodic table, which is separated metals and non-metals in the periodic tables. Elements are arranged in such a way that metals are on left sides and non-metals are right side, and metalloids are along border of this line. It is observed from the chemical formula, simple ionic compounds, that is the cation in them is formed with a metal, while anion from the non-metals. That means atoms have tendency to form a cation by losing valence electron. This property is called electropositivity of an element. On the other side, atom of a non-metal has a tendency to form an anion accepting electrons from the outside into its valency shell. The ions have a stable electronic configuration of a noble gas. Okay. Also, while going from left to right within the new modern periodic table, the outermost shells remain the same, while however the positive charge on the nucleus on increasing, while atomic radius on decreasing. and thus effective nuclear charge goes on increasing. Therefore, valence electrons are held with a greater attractive forces. This is called electronegativity. As a result of this tendency of atom to lose valence electron decreases within a period from the left to right, the electronegativity increases. Thus, non-metallic characters of an element increases within period of left to right. Means we are observing metallic and non-metallic character in the modern periodic tables. Now, gradation in halogen family and reaction of alkaline earth metal with water. These are 2 points included in this place. Group 70, there in modern periodic table there are 18 groups. The group 70 contains number of a halogen family. All of them have a general formula X2. The gradation is observed in their physical state downs group. Thus, fluorine F2, fluorine Cl2 are gases. Bromine Br2 is a liquid, while iodine I2 is a solid. That means a gradation in halogen family. Reaction of alkaline earth metal with water. The general chemical reaction indicating reaction of alkaline earth metal, that is M plus twice H2O gives MOH twice plus H2, while going to down second group barium, magnesium, calcium. The gradation in this chemical property of alkaline earth metal is observed while going down the second group reactivity of alkaline earth metals goes on increasing, and thereby the easy with which the reaction takes place also goes on increasing. The beryllium Be does not react with water. Magnesium Mg reacts with steam, while calcium Ca, strontium Sr, barium Ba react with water at a room temperature with increasing rate. Okay, here the major points are clear. Now also for understanding easy, we make summarization of these lessons within a short. Okay, total 118 elements are known as a scientific word. Known to the scientific word. German scientist Debonnier suggested the properties of elements are related to their atomic masses. Group of 3 elements having similar chemical properties called as traits. The English scientist Newland arranged the elements known at that time in the increasing order of their atomic masses. Newland's octaves or law of octaves. When elements are arranged in increasing order of their atomic masses, every 8th element has a property similar to those of the first. The Russian scientist Mendeleev developed a periodic table of the element during the period 1869 to 1872. He arranged 63 elements known at that time in increasing order of their atomic masses. Means from this information we may conclude that basically atomic mass is a fundamental property of the element. Dobereiner, Mendeleev, Newlands, all these scientists based on making some ideas or put forth some ideas about the elements considering atomic mass is a fundamental property. Then English scientist Henry Moseley changed the Mendeleev's periodic table totally, revealed through experiment X-ray tube that atomic numbers is more fundamental property of the element than atomic mass. Atomic number denoted by a letter Z. That means he changed the totally periodic table. Atomic mass is not fundamental property. Atomic number is a fundamental property told by Henry Moseley, who is an English scientist. Properties of any elements are periodic function of their atomic numbers. Modern periodic table contains 7 horizontal rows called periods, that 1 to 7, and 18 vertical columns are grouped 1 to 18. The entire periodic table is divided into 4 blocks: S block, P block, D block and F block. Left side, column 1 and 2 are S block elements, 3 to 12, that is P block elements, D block elements, 13 to 18 P block elements, and two series, lengthenized series and actinized series, which are present at the bottom of the periodic table, known as H block elements. The entire periodic table, in the entire periodic table, electronic configuration of an element, distribution of electron in the various orbits around the nucleus of an atom, of an element, is called the electronic configuration. The electronic configuration of an element which decides the group and the period in which element is to be placed. That means these 2 points are very important for consideration. Which these 2 points are: electronic configuration of an element, the distribution of electron in various orbit around the nucleus of an atom of an element, is called the electronic configuration. And due to this electronic configuration, elements which decides the group and the period in which elements is to be placed. Combining capacity of an element is called balancing. Electron present in the outermost shell of an element is called valence electrons. The distance between nucleus of an atom and the outermost shell is expressed as atomic radius and denoted by picometer, that is pm. 1 pm is equal to 10 raised to minus 12 meter, which is less than a nanometer. Atomic radius goes on decreasing while going from left to right. Atomic radius is decreasing while going from left to right and within the period, and goes on increasing while from top to bottom. While we are going from top side of the periodic table to the bottom, it is increasing, and from left to right it is decreasing. Metal atoms have tendency to form a cation by losing valence electron. This property is called as electropositivity, and atom of a non-metal has a tendency to accepting by electron by anion from the outside to its valence shell. This property called as electronegativity. That means losing an electron, the property of losing an electron is called electropositivity of an element, and accepting the property of accepting electrons of an atom of a non-metal into valence shell, it is called electronegativity. Means accepting is electronegativity and losing is electropositivity. Is it clear? Here the lesson is finished. If any query, you call me directly. Okay, thank you.